Hi everyone, so today I'm going to talk about why I didn't convert. I do get a lot of questions, I do get a lot of comments, people asking me, am I a Muslim, did I convert, would I convert, just anything along those lines. So I'm going to talk to you the reasons why I didn't convert, and hopefully it will give you an idea of why. So, okay, so the first reason is because when I first met my husband, we were talking for a while, and I was going through a lot of concerns that I might have had, and one of them was I don't really know how this is going to work because I wouldn't want to convert. And my husband said to me I wouldn't have to because he can marry anyone of the book, and I was one of those people. So for me it just felt like, okay, problem solved, I can stay who I am and be the man that I love. And I know a lot of people are going to be watching this and they're probably going to be saying you're a liar because I was seeing a Muslim man and he wouldn't marry me because he told me I had to convert. Now, he probably told you that because either he wants to marry a Muslim woman, or two, he knows that his parents would want him to marry a Muslim woman. And sometimes it comes down to like a family preference. Sometimes it's the family that just feel like it would be easier when it comes to children and just, things like that. So yeah, it's not an Islamic thing, it's more of like a personal choice or perhaps like a family preference, something like that. Number two is because I've celebrated Christmas my whole entire life. I've celebrated Easter, and for me it's what I love doing, it's what I've grown up doing, and to have to leave all that behind, I'd feel sad. Like, I'd hate to wake up on Christmas morning and nothing, I would feel very, very sad. I'd feel very, very empty. And that for me tells me that I wouldn't want to leave my beliefs behind. But I wouldn't want to, leave that behind because I've done it for so long. It's like a habit. And yeah, I love doing that. And I think it'd be really, really hard for me to have to do that. That's how I know that another religion just wouldn't be for me, because I enjoy Christmas and I enjoy that whole time of the year. So that's where I feel with that. The third reason is because I don't feel a draw or a pull to Islam. I do feel more of a connection to, you've got Christianity, like you've got Christians and you've got Catholics. Although my dad's side, they're Catholic, I'd probably feel more like a Catholic than I would do a Christian. But yeah, I feel more of a pull towards like Christianity. I feel quite intrigued by that. I've always wanted to visit Israel because of the whole religion, and I feel more comfortable in a church. I've been to a mosque, we got married in a mosque, and I can't say like I really felt at home there, not like I do being in a church. The last time I was in a church was February, when I went to a funeral, and I remember sitting there with my mum and I was looking around, there was beautiful paintings on the ceiling, and I said to my mum, do you never ever come into a church and just feel so at peace? And my mum said no, like, she's not religious. My parents, they're not religious. They never went to church in their adult life. They may have done in their childhood, but not in their adult life. And she was just like, no. And I said, I do. When I come in, I just feel like really peaceful. I feel like I'm at home. So that for me also tells me that I have more of a connection for Christianity and a church. My fourth reason is because, when you just know, like, it kind of ties in with my last statement really, but when you just know, you just know that you are something. So if you are following Islam, you just feel happy and comfortable, and you just know that's the path for you. And yeah, for me, I just know that Christianity suits me, and like I was talking about Christmas and Easter, like I just know, like I just love it, from growing up. I just do, and I would hate to have to leave that behind. So yeah, for me, I just know that is like my connection is there. So a lot of people do say to me that I live my life quite similar to a Muslim person. Like, I don't eat pork, I don't drink, and there's like a lot of other stuff like my diet, like they talk about my diet and the way I live my life and things like that, and even the way I dress. Now I know a lot of people are going to say that they've seen me in like things with my shoulders out and stuff like that. But for me, I don't have any problem with getting certain areas, like showing certain areas of my body. For me, arms, hands and shoulders and like bottom half of my legs, that to me is not like a very sexual area. I will not wear anything that is low cut. Like, you will never see me in a top that shows like a cleavage. Like, I will just not wear anything like that. I will wear things, you might have seen me wear like a lot of off the shoulder, Bardo, I think they're called, style tops. Like I said, I don't have any problem with getting here, you know, upwards out. That for me is not a big deal. And I won't wear anything that's above the knee. Like, you'll never catch me wearing a dress or a skirt that's above the knee. Like, I just don't like it. It has to come to the knee or lower. I like midi. I love midi. I think midi just looks just so lovely on when it comes to like the middle of the calf. If it's maxi, I don't like it. Like, I tread on it, I trip over. I'm just quite short. I'm 5'4", so a lot of the maxi stuff I end up stepping on and falling over, and it just drives me nuts. But for me, midi, I love midi length. Yeah, so that's just kind of like another little thing. But I just want to finish off with number 5. I feel like if you're going to follow a religion, then I feel like you have to follow it through, and you have to do everything that book tells you that you should be doing. And there's just a few things that I just wouldn't want to do. Like, I wouldn't want to cover my hair, so I wouldn't want to like wear the scarf. I don't know why. I don't know, I have a bit of an issue with my hair. I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with it. As you know, some of you might know that I get my hair cut and then hate it, and then yeah, I don't know, I have a big issue with my hair, but I wouldn't want to cover it. And a lot of you are going to say that I wouldn't have to, but for me, I feel like I would have to, because it's written in there, it kind of tells you have to. And again, with like the whole dress thing, like dress in a certain way, like I've just explained, like I don't mind getting anything sort of like shoulder, across here, out. That to me, I feel fine. I feel fine with getting my arms out. That doesn't bother me. I think that you can still look nice without dressing to like with anything with like a low cut top on and a short skirt. Like, I feel like there's other ways to dress that you can still look nice. But for me, like the way I dress, for me, I feel like quite comfortable. Like what I've got on now, I don't know if you can sort of see, it's just, you know, like a t-shirt, and it's like short sleeve, and then this top bit is just kind of like, it's mesh, like it's so you can see my skin. But for me, like, I feel quite comfortable with that. Like, I don't feel like I'm really getting my body out. Like, I just feel like I look nice, you know, it's just a simple t-shirt. That's how I feel. Yeah, so I mean, there's other things as well. Like, I don't know if I'd want to fast, and that sounds really silly, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to do that. I don't know. And a lot of people are going to say there's so many benefits, and there really, really is. A lot of people do the 5-2 diet, and there are so many benefits to it. There really is. So that's what I'm saying. I've got nothing bad to say against Islam, really. There's nothing, I mean, there's nothing wrong with covering your hair and dressing a little bit more covered up, and there's really nothing wrong. Like, I don't see anything wrong. But there's little things I think, oh, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I do. So for me, I feel like that tells me that that religion's not for me. But I do support my husband on it. You know, if he wants to do it, I support him. He always goes to the mosque on a Friday. Like, he makes an effort. Like, he likes to go on a Friday, but he works on a Friday, so he has to pray. He prays in the multi-faith prayer room. But if he's ever off, he always makes the trip down to the mosque. And I think there's like a couple of times he can go. One's at like 11 or something, or 12, and the other one's at 1. I don't know. It's between them times that he goes. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to be one of those people that just converted for love, because for me that feels wrong. Like, if I did that just for love, like, I'd just be saying I'm a religion but not doing it, and that for me would feel wrong. Like, if you're going to convert, you've got to convert from the heart. You know, you've got to fall in love with it, and yeah, do it from the heart. Because if you do it for love, like, your heart's not in it. So yeah, I hope, it's a bit rambly, but I really do hope that you kind of understand like why I didn't and why I probably wouldn't. But like I say, like, I've got nothing bad to say about Islam. You know, like, there's so many great things in there, and I know a lot of people don't want to see the great things, because there really, really is. Like I said, the whole fasting thing has loads of benefits to it. I've already covered that. But yeah, I do really hope that I haven't offended anybody. I don't feel like I've said anything offensive. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will speak to you all next time.